first officially documented Federation encounter with the Borg came in 2365, when the USS Enterprise D was hurled 7,000 light-years across the galaxy by the entity known as Q, into the path of the cube. It was this encounter that established the Borg as a real and imminent threat. Starfleet immediately started planning a defense. The matter was made more urgent by evidence that the Borg had already violated Federation space and destroyed outposts along the Romulan neutral zone. Strategic simulation exercises were conducted, and a new class of heavily armed starship began development. But the preparations would prove too little, too late.
Dwarf, dispatch a subspace message to Admiral Hansen. We have engaged the Borg.
The Federation's worst fears came true just over a year later, when a Borg cube invaded Federation space on a direct course toward Sector 001.
Earth.
That incursion led to the historic Battle of Wolf 359, one of the bloodiest conflicts in Starfleet history. An armada of 40 starships was annihilated by a single Borg cube. Nearly 11,000 personnel lost. The catastrophe was a result largely of the assimilation of Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
I am Locutus of Borg. Your life, as it has been, is over. From this time forward, you will service us.
Fortunately, Picard's crew managed to recapture him and find a way to use his link to the Borg Collective to trigger a self-destruct command on the cube. But the plans of the Borg are not so easily vanquished. 6 years after Wolf 359, the Borg regrouped and launched a second offensive to assimilate Earth, but this time with a more subversive strategy.
This is Captain Picard of the Enterprise. I'm taking command of the fleet. Target all of your weapons onto the following coordinates.
Thanks to Jean-Luc Picard's experience with the Borg, the attacking cube was quickly extinguished by the Starfleet Armada. However, it managed to release a probe that sent itself into a temporal vortex aimed at the year 2063. Its mission? Destroy the Phoenix before Zephram Cochrane achieves his first warp flight. Prevent first contact with the Vulcans and the eventual formation of the Federation. Leave humanity vulnerable to assimilation by disempowering it in the past. Luckily, the Enterprise E followed the Sphere in its temporal wake and foiled the Borg's plan, while helping Dr. Cochrane recover from the attack and launch the Phoenix at the right moment to preserve history. Finally, centuries later, the odd statements made by Dr. Cochrane in 2064 were explained.